Forgot my preaching stick. Hang on. Kayla and Chris were late today, so they got me all messed up. My butt in y'all's face. I didn't realize what time it was. I'm like running late. I feel all like scattered. I don't know where. Oh, there's my cell phone. Y'all gonna have to bear with me this morning. I feel all crazy. I got big hair. Isn't that funny? My hair's so big. How are y'all? Kayla. Oh. Okay, so good morning. How are y'all? Are y'all doing okay? I feel like I need like a 10. I'm like, can y'all give me 10 minutes? I got up normal. I mean, at the normal time this morning, but well, I was checking all, like my Facebook and my YouTube and everything, and then what else did I do? I had got dressed and I had to go in there and fix Larry's medicine, and next thing I know, it was 7:00, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hadn't even brushed my hair. I hadn't even brushed my teeth. So, good morning. So, okay, where do we want to start? First of all, let me say this for you Facebook people. So, Facebook has this new thing. Let me find it. It's called a broadcast. It's called a broadcast channel. Okay, it told me to sign up for it. So I did. I didn't really know what it was. And I thought that we could all communicate on this broadcast. It's on Messenger. And I thought that was a way for me to communicate with y'all. So my first question to y'all was, what topic would you love to hear on my Monday and Wednesdays 7 a.m. morning lives? And no one responded. And I was like, well, those little jokers didn't even give me any, because it showed y'all read it. And I was like, didn't nobody care what I said? Then I realized that, oh, this is a broadcast for me, but nobody can reply. Then I was told, no, you can open it up for people to reply. And then I thought, Lord, if people start replying on there, people are at work and their phones are going to start blowing up. Like, I can't do that. But there's no option for that, even if I wanted to do that. So then people started, there was a couple of people that said, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want to be on your broadcast. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't from what I understand, when I set this up, because there's only 283 people that are on this broadcast. So obviously not everyone chose to accept it, because I have 80 something thousand followers. So apparently you have to accept this to be on my broadcast. I have no idea. I was just doing what Facebook told me. And if I made anyone mad, I didn't add anybody. Like, you had to accept it to be added. So if this makes you mad, I think I'm not going to use it anymore, because I don't really know what I'm doing to begin with. And I think it's for, let's just say that I did a surprise live on Facebook and I said, hey, I'm going live in 10 minutes. Then everybody that accepted the broadcast would see that I'm going live in 10 minutes. I think it's for that. That's what I think. So if you signed up for it and you didn't mean to, it ain't my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's something new, and you have to accept it in order to be on it. I can't add you. Like, you have to accept it. So if there's some kind of reason you don't want to be on there, I guess you're going to have to figure out on your end how to delete it, because I can't delete them. I don't think I can. Well, this one girl said that she didn't accept it, and I was trying to delete her, and then when I go up to the chat, she ain't on there. So I can't delete her because she doesn't even show she's active on there. So just on the Facebook side, Facebook is so different from the pleasant YouTube. A lot of people on Facebook are scared to go to YouTube. You wouldn't believe how easy it is. And there's not a lot of yay, yay, yay much on YouTube. So if you feel fearful of trying something new, I was like that at one time. I was scared to try something new. I was scared to try chickens. I've never wanted a chicken. And Shane suggested us getting chickens. And I tried something new and my life totally changed. So I encourage you to try something new. Try something new. You never know. You never know. YouTube is really good. Okay. Let's see. I'm still drinking my little circle. I like it. The only thing that I don't like is I'm already almost out of yum stuff that's in this. I told you this is what you buy that has the flavoring in it. And I'm going through one every 2 days. So if I continue to drink out of this, I'm going to go broke. So, because I ordered a box of them, and I want to say they were $44 for 12 of them. Well, who can afford that much to drink water? So I don't know if I would recommend this or not, to be honest. I just feel in my heart that it is good. It is a cute cup. This one is awfully heavy. Like, you got to have some muscles to hold this son of a gun up. Now, they say they make plastic ones. This is not plastic. But I feel like I'm working out with weights picking this up. But I don't think that I would recommend this. Just saying. Sorry, Circle. But every time Larry rolls his oxygen in here, I think he's falling. But he's not. He's rolling his oxygen in here. Okay. I do recommend Celtic salt because it had. Do you hear that? Can y'all hear the kabang, kabang, kabang? Okay, he turned it on, so I guess he's okay. All right. When you take Celtic salt, you're going to make funny faces. Send me your funny face when you take your Celtic. Okay. Kayla is working on getting me a square shop so that if you wanted to buy a t-shirt on my website, on YouTube, there is a shop. Now I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of the name. No, not StreamYard. Spread Shop. It's called Spread Shop. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I've not asked Jason and Brooke this, but they left Spread Shop. If you follow Jason and Brooke, I've not personally asked them why they changed shops, but if I had to guess, it's the same reason I would want to change, because last year I bought like 5 or 6 sweatshirts and they're all faded. And so I did message them about it, and they told me it was because of my font. And Jacqueline Head, that does Jason and Brooks stuff, she did it all. She knows what she's doing. And I'm like, no, it ain't the font. So I'm not really pleased with. I want my shirts to be longevity. I want them to last. I don't want them to wear them 4 or 5 times and then they fade. I just don't like that. It's much easier right now to use spreadshirts because all you do is order and I don't do nothing. So, and Jacqueline makes the t-shirt. They're cute as ever. She loads it up in spreadshirts. You guys order it and I never ship it, touch it. And what I'm having to do now is I'm having to do all the shipping, labeling, and all that stuff. But I really don't know what else to do because I want y'all to have good quality t-shirts. So yesterday, hot flash. How do you women do it? I'm not a woman. I can't do this. I don't know how y'all do it. Anyway, that's the only bad thing about using Square is it's a lot of legwork for me. I have to go to the post office and all that stuff. And yesterday I went to the post office and I mailed some shirts because thank you so much for the people that ordered the shirts from me. If you want to order a shirt, the money that's raised for the shirts goes to autistic and group homes for them to come, for me to stay in business so that I can continue to be free to autistic children and adults and sober living and group homes, because they all come for free. So you're supporting, by buying a t-shirt from me, you're supporting those people to come to my farm for free and for me to continue to stay open and provide free services for those people that need it. So thank you if you bought a shirt for me. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you're interested in buying a shirt, Kayla and I'm hoping, I don't know if it'll be up and running today where you can just click a button and order. You don't have to private message me, but it ain't happening right this minute. So if you're interested in supporting my farm for these field trips, you can purchase a shirt for $30. All you have to do is go to my website under donations. You can pay under donations, and private message me your address and your size shirt. All right. So I don't know why I have this vision to put a piece of jewelry in the shop. And I've said this before to you guys, but I don't want it to be something cheap that you know how I wear this necklace nonstop? I wear it in the shower. I wear it in the farm. It doesn't tear up. That's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a necklace or some type of piece of jewelry for my shop. And I've been racking my brain. Some people have sent me Temu. Temu's not going to last. I'm here to tell you right now. It can't be a piece of cheap jewelry. And if anybody purchases it, it's going to have to be an investment. But this is the way I look at it. The word dance in the Sneed's farmhouse vocabulary is not a word thrown around lightly. It takes, for me, it takes a lot of hard work to get on the right bus in the mornings and dance, because I struggle with anxiety and depression. And I know that you probably look at my life and you're like, what's there to be depressed about? You have all these animals, like you have everything, you have cute coops. See, my depression, oh shoot, I forgot to put I'm sitting here talking and I forgot to put all this on. Anyway, my depression is not situational. I have clinical depression. So there's a chemical balance in my head that causes me to get sideways, and I can't get out of it sometimes. In the past, I was like that. I would go years and be depressed every single day. And it got to the point where it was crippling to me because it kept me from going to work. It kept me from being able to get out of the house. I literally, but I was in silence with my depression. This is what I'm talking about. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Nobody wants to be around a Debbie Downer, especially when you have little children. You don't want to walk around depressed all the time because you don't want them to be that way, right? So you put on your mask, when you're around the people you need to be okay around, but you're not okay. But you're like walking around pretending like you're okay because you have children, or you have a husband, or you have to go to work and you can't be a Debbie Downer at work, and you're like, inside your brain, you're dying inside. And it's like taking everything you have and every strength of effort you have just to be able to get through the day. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're very lucky. You're very lucky if you don't fight anxiety and depression, because it's a type of, I don't know what to call, I'm going to call it a disability. I don't know what else to call it, but it's a type of crippling disability that people can't see. So then let's just say if I'm walking around work, no, let's stop. I'm here live every Monday and Wednesday on Facebook, and I'm teaching you how to dance, and I'm smiling and I'm laughing and I'm telling jokes, and you're like, oh, she's so funny. And inside, I could be absolutely dying inside. And my stomach could be turning in knots because I'm obsessing about something that I can't control. If you know what I'm talking about, I want you to know that you're not alone, because I do the same thing. It takes so much effort sometimes just to get through the day. But when you're in a work environment and you have small children and you're around people, it's even harder because you have to pretend to be somebody that you're not right now. And that's why I feel like the word dance it's not like a cheap word. It's not something that can be broken in a day. So when I've put a lot of thought into this piece of jewelry, because I'm like, I need them to dance every day. I don't need them to dance one day. I need them to wake up. Life sucks. Teresa said this and I loved it. Get out of the bed, stand in the train station, and decide which train they're going to get on. Are they going to get on the struggle bus? Or are they going to get on the double Dutch bus? If you're new to following me, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I call it the double Dutch bus because that is a song. It's an old song. It was a popular song when I was a kid. It's a dance song. And you have choices. When you wake up and you're in the train station going, I don't know what to do today. I'm not feeling it. You have choices. You can go to the struggle bus and sit there and stay in your pajamas, cry all day long, or you have the choice of getting on the double Dutch bus and going, you know what? I need to work at this every single day because this is what I struggle with. And this is how I need to make a difference, is like fix this problem. So I need to do whatever it takes to fix this problem. So with that with that being said, this piece of jewelry means a lot to me. And yesterday I was on Pinterest looking at pieces of jewelry, trying to figure out, should I buy an engraver and try to do it myself? Like buy a necklace and then engrave the word dance. I've gone through all these different things trying to figure out exactly what I want for this shop. And then it dawned on me. The only problem is it doesn't include me. Let me show you. I should have got this out. I'm tearing things up. I thought I had 2 of them. I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Mr. Shane. Oh, Shane. The boy that everybody thinks I talk bad about. He deserves it. Just say it. He's a welder. And one day, Shane likes to work with his hands all the time. Shane is not sitting down on the couch watching TV. He's not doing any of that. Okay. He's always working. He's always in his shop. Well, he made this bracelet. Can y'all see? Wait. I sat and watched him make this bracelet. He got a piece of stainless steel and made a torch with his welder. And he literally hand braided this by firing it. Then I remember he took a hammer and he was hammering it. Shane actually welded this. Shane is incredible, okay? So it's stainless steel. It'll never turn. It means a lot because Shane did it. So I'm in the shower last night going, the double Dutch bust. I'm in there dancing. Like I was dancing, because good ideas come to my head in the shower. There's 2 places that good ideas come to me. Is when I'm in the car and I have the music on 35, which is the loudest it'll go, and I'm singing at the top of my lungs, driving down the interstate. Great ideas come to my head then. So if I need to take a minute to figure out Sneed's Farmhouse, all I have to do is get in the car and turn it on volume 35. Or get in the shower and just start dancing and singing. Okay? I'm probably going to bust my butt one day. So I was in the shower and I was like, Shane! He's like, what? I said, come here. I need to talk to you. Before you say no, just hear me out. I was like, what would you think about making some stainless bracelets, but you can braid it, or I guess he twisted this one. He braids them, he twists them, he does all kinds of different designs. I said, what if you take this bracelet and you put a little flat stainless piece on top that's flat? Is that hard to do? No. I said, okay. I found an engraver in Coleman. So if Shane makes these bracelets, they will not turn. They're very sturdy. It's a little cuff, so you can size it the way you want to. I said, would you be willing? Shane, I love you from the bottom of my heart. This would make my day. I'd cook you supper every single night for a month and make you dessert. If you'll make me some bracelets with a flat piece right here, and then I'm going to have it engraved. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put yet. I thought about just the word dance, but I don't know. But so these stainless bracelets mean a lot because they were made by Shane. Shane actually took the time to weld them, to fire it up, to braid them. One day when he does them, I'm going to take a full video for y'all to watch him do these because it takes time to do it. So in other words, I'm not going to have like 500 in stock, right? So like all my followers can't buy one because I can only get so many at a time because they're handmade. So this is what I'm thinking we're going to do. I think that the store, as a business owner of Sneed's Farmhouse, when I do field trips for like the public schools and stuff like that, they do pay to come here, and that money helps pay for my feed, for when I have a free field trip, or treats or vet bills or whatever, all the stuff that I have to pay for. And what's happening is I have other responsibilities. Y'all know what I'm talking about without me really saying it. But I have other responsibilities, and I am not able to do what I used to do. So my brain is having to shift and go, how do I stay afloat through these hard times? And the only way I know is to ask for donations. I ain't good at that. I am not good at asking for donations. I just feel like when you're on social media, I don't want people to think they have to watch my page and send money, like, no, we ain't doing all that. I've thought about adopting a pet. I've done that before. It doesn't really work. Calendars cost too much money to make. You don't make profit. You really don't make that much money off a t-shirt. I mean, you're decent, but you have to sell in volume. If you just sell 10 t-shirts, you're going to be broke. Because with the t-shirts that I'm selling, I had to pay all the money up front and then hope that I sell the t-shirts. And Kayla and I thought about going to the Atlanta market. If you don't know what that is, it's where businesses go and buy in volume to sell. And I'm like, how much money would I have to take? And then what if I don't sell it? It's like a scary, because I'm a small business. I'm not this big, huge business. So I really put a lot of thought, and I want things in my shop that are meaningful. So I told Kayla, I said, I talk about being the best version of yourself, which means spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I want to sell products in my farm that brings you to the best version of yourself. Like, example, maybe a devotion, not religious based, because I know everyone serves a different God, but some type of gratitude book, something like that. I would like to create my own. I've already contacted my cousin that wrote my children's book, and I said, do you think I could do this by myself? I've never written a book a day myself, but day in my life. Could I do it and publish it? But a devotion is not going to be that difficult, I wouldn't think. But I want to put meaning in behind it. I want to think about it. I don't want it to be just a devotion book. I want to put like thoughts behind what I want in the book. Like, I want to really think about it. And So that would be something mental, something physical. So I don't know, like I got to figure it out. But the teaching you to dance is something physical. Actually, that hits all four of them when I say the word dance. So I'm putting a lot of thought in it. I'm putting a lot of thought in it. And I'm putting my lipstick on. Hang on. But also, I haven't really told y'all about the birdhouses. If you're on YouTube, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about because I haven't really said it yet. Because this is the problem. The birdhouses that are being built are from the trees on my property. Shane physically cut down the trees. Shane physically let them dry out, the wood or the logs. Shane physically cut the wood. So the birdhouses are built out of the trees on my property. I know that if you've seen a picture of them, and I'm going to do a YouTube video, so y'all the people on YouTube, just bear with me. I haven't got there yet. Maybe I did. No, I know I didn't. I didn't post a picture on YouTube yet because these son of a guns are heavy and I don't know how to ship them. They're nice birdhouses. Like they're detailed. You can't really tell in the picture. But when you see these birdhouses in person, they're awesome. So the wood from the birdhouses came from my property, and Shane would normally build them, but he ain't got time. So, do you remember when the last two ducks that I rescued, Dolly and Daffy? I don't know if y'all remember the video. There was a video out on YouTube about Dolly and Daffy, but I rescued them. Well, that family comes every week and watch it. They're so attached to Daffy and Dolly. Well, they wanted to give back to my farm. And he is the most incredible, I don't know what you call him, carpenter. He's making the birdhouses. So he's coming here and he's getting the wood from Shane and he's getting the tin from Shane. Then he is going and basically donating his services because he wants to give back to my farm because I raised Daffy and Dolly and have given them a good home. So that was his way to give back to me, is to build these birdhouses so that I can sell them, so that I can continue to stay in business while everything is slow. I'm very grateful. I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Can y'all hear me? I see Jane hears me. Sometimes when you're frozen, it's your own, but let's make sure that am I blurry? Can y'all hear me? You're good. Okay. I'm having to just get crafty. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is another thing, which I have said this. I don't know how many people have heard it. So we as in Jason, Brooke, Hog Hill Farm, G&G Farm, Chestnut Hills Farm. There's a lot of farms that are having a Petals from the Past event in September the 14th. And it is such a cool event because people fly in from all over to basically see Jason and Brooke. That's what they do. And then a lot of followers that are followers of Jason and Brooke, they found me through Jason and Brooke, because Jason and Brooke almost 2 years ago filmed my farm, and they got Mo from me. Mo was my goat. And they'll go see Jason and Brooke, and then they come to my tent. Well, I have a lot of responsibilities at home, and I'm not going to be able to go to the event. There's no way that Larry, can go to Petals from the Past and sit out there in the heat. As a matter of fact, things are changing pretty rapidly. There's been a lot of decline since the last time he was here, meaning he's having a hard time breathing outdoors. It's probably because it's 100 degrees outside, but yesterday I took him to run errands with me, and he was fine in the car. Now, he struggled getting to the car, but I'm right there with him. But when we pulled in the driveway, because I was here, just me, Shane's at work, and I pulled all the way in the garage this time, because normally I just park outside. So I pulled all the way in the garage, which is right by the back door, to get in my house. It's not good. He can't breathe. I mean, he literally cannot breathe. So I know that he can't sit out at Petals all day. He can't even, why am I whispering? He can't hear me. He can't even breathe from the car to the wash and dry. Okay. When you go up, there's 3 steps to go up to get into my house. And when you open the door, it's the washroom. And then the living room is just right there. And he couldn't get from the car to the couch. It started about where the washing machine was, and then he was walking like this. And it's not good. So there's no way I can do it. I'm not asking someone to come stay with him while I go to that, because I would have to leave. It takes me roughly, let's just say, 2 hours to get there. I have to be there at 8. So I would have to leave here at 5:30, which means it's pitch black, which means I can't do it. I got to do animals. So there's no way. And then the event's over around 4 o'clock. So I would have to leave here at 5:30 in the morning, and I would not get home to close to 7 o'clock at night. And when I get home, I have to feed animals. So I can't do it. I'm not asking someone to do that. Number one, because Larry's not comfortable with people he doesn't know. And he's not comfortable even with people he does know. He's not comfortable all day long. Because you think about it. He feels embarrassed that someone has to stay with him while I go to do this event. Now, he doesn't even know I'm not going. I'm not telling him. I mean, he don't even know what the event is really. So I'm just going to keep that within myself, because I don't want to make him feel like it's his fault, right? So needless to say, I physically won't be there, but Kayla is going to step in my place. Kayla will have a booth there, and what I'm getting at is I'm going to get her to take a couple of birdhouses. She's going to take my t-shirts and my books. So if you're coming to the Petals event and you see these birdhouses, all the money that's made off those birdhouses will go back into my farm to help with the hard times basically that Sneed's Farmhouse is going through. And what happens is when I'm slow like this, it doesn't just affect my life, but it affects Kayla's life too, because nothing's coming in. So like, you know what I'm saying? So Kayla's struggling on top of me struggling. So it's hard because I have to figure out how to make ends meet without doing I've got a couple of field trips that were already booked, but I can't really do anything. So that's on the agenda. So if you're going to the pedals, you'll see Kayla and I will not be there. You are more than welcome to book a tour that Friday if you want to. If you want to come a day early, sometimes it's best when you're drinking vodka to cover it up. Okay. I'm kidding. I know. I'm kidding. Okay. It's water. Anyway, you're welcome to book a tour. As a matter of fact, Andale Homestead. Do y'all know who that is? Andale Homestead and I have a lot in common. Kayla's on the road. Never mind. I was going to get somebody to tag Andale Homestead. She talks about mental health as well on Tuesdays on her live. She's coming Friday. So you would get to meet her too. The tour on Friday is at 10 o'clock. But you're more than welcome to. I really need some mascara, Diane. Diane's my little notebook. Oh, Diane, I didn't put my watch on. The tour is from 10 to 12. If for some reason you can't get here on Friday, I am open from 10 to 12 on Sunday. So if you're traveling to see Jason and Brooke, you're welcome. I'm 2 hours from the pedals. So it is a little bit of a drive, but you'll get to meet two creators if you come on Friday. Okay. I don't even know why I'm putting mascara on. There's none in this thing. It's all clumpy. We're gonna get through it here at Sneed's Farmhouse. Kayla will get through it. I'll get through it. It's just just a little hiccup. Just a little hiccup. If you're not coming to the pedals event and you don't have the funds to buy a Birdhouse or a t-shirt, you watching, I always tell you this, you watching my videos, you liking my videos, you commenting on my videos helps me because I do get paid on social media. And I'm really, you know what's happening? I don't know if y'all probably don't even notice this, but I notice it, is over the past, really, I'd say 2 weeks, because I've been dead at Sneed's Farmhouse for 2 weeks, like no one's hardly coming. I'm able to spend more time making quality videos and I'm able to edit better. And I'm able to learn more on social media because I have the time to do it. So my video, I don't know if y'all noticed my YouTube videos are a little better. Because a lot of y'all came from Jason and Brooke. So I was slapped into YouTube, okay? It wasn't my idea. What happened was Jason and Brooke met me Jacqueline and Jacqueline Head, which Jacqueline Head's the one that does Cogill's website and their t-shirts and their merchandise and all that stuff. Me and her are friends. And so I guess she told Jason and Brooke about me. So they started following me. And then they saw that I had Mo and they wanted a male goat. So then they came to my farm and recorded. Well, that day, the day that I found out that Jason and Brooke were coming to my farm, Jacqueline said, Judy, you have to get on YouTube. I'm like I got time to do YouTube. It's all I can do to do Facebook. And she was like, get on YouTube. I'll show you how. So one day, Jacqueline drove all the way from Tuscaloosa to Coleman, Alabama, sat me down, says, first of all, you have to buy a computer. I'm like, it's $4,000. She was like, you have to buy a computer. I said, well, I ain't doing that for YouTube. I don't even know what it is. So I started doing it. She was like, just record yourself. Just like Facebook, just start recording yourself. And so I started watching everybody's videos. I'm like, I don't know how to do all that stuff. So I just have been winging it. Okay. For the past, it was like she taught me the basics and she was like, here it is. I'm leaving. Do it. And so I had to learn. And so when Jason and Brooke when their video went out of them at my farm filming, I went from 1,000 subscribers to 13,000 overnight. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, help. And then like once Jason and Brooke's video posted and they all came and started subscribing to my page, then 100 by hundreds, they were leaving because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. And I thought, you know what? The people that are supposed to stick with me, they'll stick with me. The people that can't see anything good in me, they'll leave. I don't know. So I had to learn. Because you got to remember, the YouTubers here in Alabama, they all live in South Alabama. I live in North Alabama. I'm up here by myself, like sinking. They all have, hey, I'm going out of town. Will you mind watching my animals? I ain't got that here. Okay. They're all friends. They all help each other. Judy Sneed's up here just by herself and La La Land. And sometimes I will tell you, sometimes I get my feelings hurt. Okay. A lot of times I find myself getting my feelings hurt because they forget about me. And I'm like, y'all don't forget about me. I'm like, Shane, can we move to South with Chestnut Hill and G&G and Jacqueline and Cog Hill? Because they're all friends and they help each other. And I feel like Kayla and I over here going, sinking. So oftentimes I find my feelings hurt. And then I have to go, Judy, get your butt off your shoulders. Stop it. Stop. But I do. I'm not going to lie. I do. But I had to learn YouTube on my own. And since my farm has been at a standstill, it's almost like God's like, I got you. You take care of your dad. That is the most, I'm going to cry. That is the most important thing right now. Okay? You take care of your dad. But now, like I said, I have time to go video. Before, you got to remember, I was doing field trips. I was going out, going live, leaving live, going to do my morning chores, finishing the morning chores, Buster's pulling in the driveway. I have a tour till 1 o'clock. Then I'm eating supper, And then, lunch, it's like, and you ain't got time. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't filmed. I haven't edited. And you just throw crap together because you haven't had time to really be able to focus on improving your videos and your content because you're too busy sweating your butt off trying to give back to the public. And so now it's like God is shifting me in a different direction. And He's going, okay, let's change your focus. No longer are you going to have all these people pulling in your driveway. So you're going to be able to breathe and you're going to be able to take care of your dad. And you're not going to be stressed out wondering if your dad's in the floor in the house and you're out there with 100 kids. So it's almost like He's put the brakes on me. And sometimes when God puts the brakes on you or whoever you serve, okay, I serve God. If the brakes get put on you, and let's just say there's no income coming in, that'll scare the bejesus out of you. It will. And sometimes you're in situations where if you've not experienced your parents getting sick yet and you work, it'll hit you like a ton of bricks because mama and daddy need you. Their health is declining and you have a full-time job. And you're like, okay, I can't quit my job. I got bills to pay, but mama and daddy's sick. And then you have to make this hard decision going, I have to work. I have to put them in a nursing home. And then you have all this guilt. Like, oh my God, I'm a piece of crap daughter because I put them in a nursing home because I have to work. It is, if you've not faced it, it's difficult. And I am very blessed that I get the opportunity to take care of him because there's a lot of people that would never be able to stay home. And I'm very blessed to have YouTube and Facebook and a following that goes, hey, you go take care of your dad. We ain't going anywhere. We're going to watch your content. We got you back. We're going to like, we're going to share, we're going to comment, and we're going to try to get you the most money you can so we can help you pay for this farm during these hard times. That's what I call backup dancers that see that I need help. I can't do this by myself. Y'all feel it. And so y'all go, what do I need to do? Sharing the post is just click. Liking is click. Commenting, click, 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 click. And you help me so much. And I've never met majority of you. Woo, woo, woo. I've never met majority of you. And you got my back. But I want you to know that I have your back too. Okay? I show up. I show up here every Monday and Wednesday, and I spill my guts out to you and tell you the bull crap that this brain of mine thinks. And the reason I tell you that is not to throw all my crap on social media, is to let you know that you're not alone. You don't have to fight this battle by yourself. And I don't have to fight it by myself. We have each other. And we're a team. You're not sitting on the couch by yourself. I'm right there with you. If I'm on the big screen, I'm right there with you. I'm reaching my arms out and I'm hugging you tight going, baby girl, baby boy, you ain't alone. I got parents too. It sucks. I'm trying to figure out how to make it financially too. You ain't alone. You ain't alone. You got mental problems? Me too. I'm just as a train wreck as you are. We all train wrecks. We all are. And I appreciate y'all. I really do. And I can feel the love that you provide. I can see it. I read the comments. God is good to us. you know? And sometimes when you're in that storm, you're like, I can't breathe. Like I I have no money. My parents are sick. How am I going to feed my animals? But you know what? You have to admit this. Let me get the preaching stick out. You have to admit this. It always works out, right? It always works out. It always works out. You know, one day this week, I was feeling sorry for myself. I just snotted on myself. You see that snot? And I don't have a tissue. I'm a real person. I snot on myself. But I was feeling sorry for myself, worrying about how I was going to make ends meet. I spent all this money in the education center, and now I can't have anybody in it because my life's going a different direction. And this lady reached out to me, and I know her. Like, I mean, I don't know her, but I know who she is. I've met her in person. And she wanted to know if I had any eggs. And I said, well, I donate my eggs to Caring for Kids. I mean, all my eggs go to Caring for Kids. Caring for Kids is a nonprofit organization in Coleman, and they feed needy families. And she said, I'm having a hard time financially, and I need some eggs. And I was sitting there thinking, it took me a minute to think. And I thought, here I am worried about money, and this lady's just doesn't have money for eggs. So I told her, I said, I just donated a whole thing just a couple of days ago. My chickens aren't laying much. I said, but I will save all my eggs for you. And I sat there and I thought, here I am feeling sorry for myself over stupid financial reasons, and it could be a lot worse. You know? And she said, I don't get paid till Friday. And you know what I was doing in my head? I was like, do I order her groceries? Like, what do I do? How can I help her? And then I'm, in my head, I'm a giver. It's just who I am. If I've got $100, I'm going to give 80 and keep 20. I mean, that's just my heart. And I was like, my son is FaceTiming me. Hang on.
Okay, I know you're on live, but I really need you to do me a huge favor.
What?
Q-tip chewed through my charger last night, and my phone died in the middle of the night, and I didn't wake up, and I was supposed to drop him off to get fixed 30 minutes ago, and I just woke up, and I cannot turn my phone on to call them and ask them if I could still come. Can you please call them?
Why? It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Give me the phone number. Do you know? Sorry.
So freaking annoying. I hate them.
You hate who?
The cats. I want to throw them out. I'm so serious.
You ain't throwing I need to come get the cat.
He's horrible.
I know it is. I'll tell you in a minute. What's the phone number?
He's going to be like, you can't come, and he's not going to get fixed, and he's going to keep being a freak. 256.
Okay.
386. 9800.
Okay, what
Tell them that I had an appointment for Q2 to get fixed. I was supposed to drop him off at 7:30. He chewed up my charger. My phone died. I just woke up. Is there any way I can bring him now, or do I have to reschedule?
Okay, I'll call you right back.
All right, bye.
My son rescued a feral cat. Y'all bear with me just a minute. And this cat it was a kitten. It was Q-Tip. I was going to keep the cat. It is impossible to train a feral cat, I think. I'm sorry. But this cat is wild. There's no way I can take it. It is. As a matter of fact, when I went to see my son, I walked in the door, the cat attacked me. And I didn't even touch it. It just started attacking me. So, it is not going well at all. And Vanson is taking him to get all his shots, and he was supposed to get. Anita, my name is Judy Sneed. My son, Vanson Clendenin, was supposed to bring Q-Tip in there this morning at 7:30 to be fixed. Q-Tip chewed through his phone wire, and his phone did not go off. Is there any way for him to bring him now? Is that okay? So just tell him to come when he. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Bye. They're going to he wants to fix Q-Tip to see if it will help him. He's trying his best to keep Q-Tip and not have to find a home for it, because he's afraid that Q-Tip won't be taken care of because he's a psychomaniac.
Hello.
They said you can bring him now. It is not a big deal. So calm down, take a breath. It's going to be okay. If Q-Tip if Q-Tip does not calm down, we will find Q-Tip a home. Get yourself together. Love you. Bye. Lord, he's crying his eyes out. So anyway, what happened was he was trying. He lives in an apartment complex, and there's feral cats everywhere in the apartment complex. And there's this one little cat that it was almost like it was asking for help from Manson, and he was trying to take it so he could go get the cat fixed. Well, she ended up getting pregnant, and she ended up having kittens. And there was one little bitty cat that was little bitty, and it was having vision issues. And I said, Vanson, just get that cat because it's going to die. Because it couldn't see, and it couldn't figure out where its mom was. It was just bad. And so he got the kitten and took it immediately. He separated it because he has a cat in case it had leukemia. He separated the cat until it was old enough to be tested for leukemia. He took it to the vet. That he was having vision problems and all this stuff. Well, to tell the moral of the story is it wasn't getting proper nutrition. So the cat ended up regaining his vision back because my son rescued it. Well, when it got old enough to be tested for leukemia, it didn't have leukemia. So he let that cat be introduced to his cat. And it's been introduced probably a month and a half. And the cat is psycho. It is so psycho. It is shredded his curtains. All his curtains are shredded. He's like, Mom, I can't afford new curtains and they're all shredded. I'm like, Vance, we'll figure it out. Just calm down. We will figure this out. But shredded his curtains, ruined his stuff, and he don't want to find it a home until he gets it fixed. So today was the day he was supposed to take the cat to get fixed. He was hoping that once he fixed the cat would not have these feral tendencies. it's a hit or miss. It may work, it may not work. But if it doesn't work, he is devastated because he's going to have to find this cat a home. And it's really not, it's not good with people. It's not good with kids. Whoever adopts this cat is going to hate it because it attacks you. And he is upset and he don't like, do I put it to sleep? What do I do? So he is going to try to get the cat fixed to see if it calms it down. So that's why he's so upset. It's really a sad situation. But I told him that I would take Q-tip and put her, because she was blind. And I said, well, I'll just take Q-tip and I will let her stay in my learning center and I will teach kids about blindness because I have 2 blind guys that come here every week. So that was the plan. But once we realized Q-tip was a psychomaniac, I said, because I walked in the door and he just came at me. So anyway, that's what that was. I love you guys. I'm sorry for the interruption. Y'all have a great day. And just remember today that if you are in the bus station and you don't know which bus to get on because you're depressed, you're having financial problems, you don't have a job, you have a disability, you can't get out of the house, whatever is the reason, just remember that when you're in the bus station, you have a choice. You can sit it out, which means you can go get yourself on the struggle bus and you can feel sorry for yourself. I ain't got no job. I can't get out of the house. But you can get on the struggle bus. I do often. Or you can get on the double Dutch bus and you can join these people here and you can hold hands with these people and dance and find a reason to smile and to dance. I will see y'all next time. Bye.